Garrettsville Police Department came as a result of his picture being on our Facebook page.
How did he survive in the woods? What was he eating? What was he doing? Do you know?
The 49-year-old woman was staying with some other family members nearby, and she would provide food and sometimes shelter when the family wasn't present.
So have you picked her up yet for aiding and abetting a fugitive or something?
I can't name her yet as an uncharged suspect. Yeah, we have her. We're talking with her, working with her.
Now,
Is she the one that bailed, by the way?
No.
no, it was a male that bailed out of the vehicle.
Is he in trouble, or?
No, at this point, he is not facing any charges. He didn't have any knowledge of what was going on until the time that he did get in the truck. The officer lit it up, and that's when McCarty pulled the two shotguns out and started loading them up.
Can you describe this hut a little bit more, where he was living? I know we can see it in pictures, but maybe some things that you can't see there that your detective saw?
I think the pictures are pretty clear. It's obviously, I would call it somewhat crudely made, using materials that are perhaps readily available in the woods, but done with someone who has some knowledge, using of evergreen boughs and things like that to help shield the rain and the weather, as well as padding, acting as insulation above the ground, a mattress to sleep on. You know, again, this was, by all appearances from what we've learned so far, this was just temporary shelter. He would not, it's not like he lived here all the time. He had been coming in and out of a house in the area again.
Where exactly? It was in Munson Township that this hut was. Can you tell us
Sure.
whereabouts this property is?
In Munson Township, Bean Road runs off 44, down over here, goes this way. There's a Greenbrier Road and Bass Lake Road. There's quite a few houses that would line here, and behind those houses is a large piece of property like this. And again, I'm not drawing to scale. Work with me. He was found back in this area, in that piece of property. This is a large wooded area. Again, you have, this is an area that was suitable for a deer hunter. This whole, there's a lot of vacant land back here.
So the 49-year-old woman lived in one of those properties that backed into this?
Yes.
Okay.
She was staying with extended family members in that area.
What made the hunter who first encountered him, when the hunter was tracking a wounded deer, what made him suspicious? What made him obviously feel uneasy, something wasn't right?
The manner, dress, location, a hut. He said this would indicate somebody perhaps living out here. This doesn't make sense out here in this woods. He's hunted the woods apparently in the past. It didn't make sense. So he contacted.
Do you know whose property was this hut on?
We've identified the owner as someone from Arizona, and we're working to get their name and information. We got their name. We're trying to make contact.
Is there a home on that property? Oh, just land?
Just land.
With the girl, how did that unfold? Did he know the girl?
Yeah, he got introduced and knew the girl.
Where's that victim from?
Part of what this guy did was he, in fact, befriended a 13-year-old boy who could make introductions.
Wow. Well, you're lucky
So
you got it.
we're working on. Obviously, we got a lot of work to do.
Right.
Where's
You put pieces together, start putting these things together. Now it's just